Welcome back to Kiwi Bread. Let's revisit Mark Chittick and talk about the continued success of Waikato Stud, both on and off the track. Mark, Waikato Stud's the leading black type breeder in New Zealand. What is the success down to?
Look, I think the farm in itself, it has consistently produced a lot of good horses over a number of years. I think it's been operating as a thoroughbred nursery now for 45 years. We've been here for 20 of them. But we keep things as simple as we possibly can. At the end of the day, we've been farmers a long time, so a lot of that goes into it. But wholly and solely, we try to produce the best racehorses that we possibly can. And there's obviously a lot that goes into it. But I think obviously the way that they're bred, the environment that they're raised in, the education that they have, gives them an unbelievable sort of sounding board to launch from.
You've bred some amazing racehorses out of the stud. I can think of Starcraft, O'Reilly, Alamosa, just to name a few. Those successes must be a great feeling for you.
Yeah, they certainly are, and we do follow them very closely. At the end of the day, it's very nice selling them and getting good money for them, but at the end of the day, it's great watching them go on and perform for those people that have purchased those horses. And yeah, it's given us some great thrills. When Starcraft, you know, when he dual Group 1 winner here and in this part of the world and in Europe, first time a New Zealand breeder's ever done it. You know, and to produce those 6 individual Group 1 winners in a season which hasn't been equalled by any Australasian breeding enterprise. It's very satisfying and exciting.
It's Alamosa, Rockwood getting through, Sea Battle coming at them, don't know where to look here. Alamosa takes the lead now out wide. Alamosa the Kiwi, Alamosa drew away and won it from Rockwood second, anything third. Inside the 200 metres, Sunburnt Land goes to the lead. Here comes Swick and Turfontaine, they're flashing home. Sunburnt Land in front, but Bart's going to do it again. Swick raced up on the outside and Swick has got up to win it by next to Turfontaine. Marcus Maximus though reaches the lead. It's Marcus Maximus and Berlioz is getting home strongly near the fence. The Victorians from Phenomenons. Marcus Maximus, Berlioz who died, but Marcus Maximus wins the derby.
Solo Fly ran to the front now, 200 to go. They're coming after it on the outside. Musket, Vision and Power, Pinnacles, triple on a Largo Lad. I don't know where to look. Vision and Power! Vision and Power for Jim Cassidy wins it. And now Daffodil dives through in the centre and Think Money on the outside, but it's Daffodil. The Kiwi's gone to the front. Think Money next from Miss Darcy, but Daffodil races away. She was unlucky in the New Zealand Oaks. She Tones here to win by 2. Think Money got second, Miss Darcy third.
Your mares, I mean there's a lot of successful mares here as well, but are there any families in particular that stand out for you, any mares in particular?
Well, I suppose off the top of my head would be probably Escada, and that goes back to Georgina Bell, who was a Pakistan mare that Gary actually bought out of the United States. Interestingly enough, back in those days, and you know that family, we have a lot of that family, and Escada herself, she's 19 years old now, but she's already produced. Well, at this stage, she's produced two Group 1 winners, amongst other stakes winners as well. So, and that family now is your 4th and 5th generation that we're breeding out of. Another satisfying one was probably Legs and her family. She was out of River Century, and it was a family that we established earlier on, but didn't actually end up with fillies out of, and that's probably the catalyst for us keeping some of our nicer fillies now. You know, and she ended up producing Legs, who was a dual Group 1 winner, and Gyno, who was a dual Group 1 winner. So in that family we've got a lot of now. So I mean, I could go on and on about families. What
about O'Reilly, Savabeel and Pins? Have had 5 Derby winners in the last 15 months for those stallions. Yeah, that is incredible, Dooley. And you know, Savabeel's only a young horse. He's only got 5-year-olds, and for him to have 2 Derby winners and a Oaks winner in his career so far is incredible. But yeah, they're producing fine horses all over the world. Pins and Ambitious Dragon, you know, he's reigning Hong Kong Horse of the Year. So, and O'Reilly was Silent Achiever. I mean, we all saw how brilliant she was. So, no, they're doing a wonderful job in the top echelon.
Ambitious Dragon being called upon, and he quickly put pay to them in the Gold Cup. Ambitious Dragon raced away from Pure Champion. Can California Memory pegging back? Extensions trying hard, but Ambitious Dragon going boldly, and he's got the double all wrapped up. Ambitious Ambitious Dragon beats Extension and California Memory.
Silent Achiever, she's got a fight on her hand. Rockton Pop is running on there. Chikorita, the fillies in front. Silent Achiever, a link clear from Rockton Pop and Carrick, and then Chikorita. She's doing good, she's a beauty. And at the line, she won the Derby.
Brambles in front, coming to the 200. Quintessential trying to get out after it, then to Hunger. But Brambles is the leader with 100 metres left to go. Quintessential trying to bridge the gap. Brambles a length in front. Quintessential can't get there. And Brambles will lead all of the way and break win of the Derby. Brambles from Quintessential, west, south, west.
What about the New Zealand Sire Awards? You're dominating two of them with Riley and Pins.
Yeah, well, obviously with those sorts of awards, the figures don't lie. Yeah, for the three of them to be in the mix of all three of those international earnings and Australasian earnings and local earnings, it's some feat really, and I don't know whether it's been done before with three different sires, and even you know, Savabeel fighting out the Jura Award with Zabeel, and it's quite incredible really, considering his oldest star only 5 years old. It's very satisfying, and listen, it keeps a stud like ours going.
Later in the season, we'll take a closer look at Waikato Stud stallion Savabeel.